Hello, I'm Beck. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I created a Dungeons & Dragons themed sticker sheet for bullet journaling. Now I had Dungeons & Dragons in mind, but these stickers will work with any TTRPG based dice games. That is mostly focused around dice. There are some fantasy adventure elements, but the main heroes here are the little dice guys. So, why D&D dice stickers, I hear you asking? Actually, I don't, but let's just imagine. As a D&D player and a proud dice goblin, I thought it'd be fun to make a sticker sheet that featured the iconic dice as cute little guys, and then had some sort of other fun fantasy adventure designs as supporting elements that I could use primarily to decorate my bullet journal, but also to decorate like anything, notebooks, dice case, whatever swag I have that I want to add a little bit of nerdy flair to. Normally I like to just draw directly onto things, but sometimes a sticker is just safer. And obviously it's a lot less effort. Once you've made it, you can print it a million times and you just have an infinite supply. So stickers are great. Because I wanted these stickers to fit nicely in my bullet journal, I measured the size of other drawings I had done in my current bullet journal spread. As you can see, I normally have a 2-page spread for the month view, and then the following pages are used for daily journaling and sketches, with a column at the side for my to-do list and other trackable things like weather and what media I consumed and what food I ate, that kind of thing. Once I had the sizes of sticker I needed in mind, I created a digital template of the basic layout that I wanted. This helped me figure out where I should put the stickers and how many different elements I'd need to draw. The goal was to make sure the stickers were well balanced on the page and spread out enough that it wouldn't be annoying to cut them out later. As you can see, I settled on a layout where I had the long shapes at the bottom, rectangles, some of us might call them, could be used as a washi tape essentially. So creating a pattern or design in that space that I could just spread straight across the page like tape. And I wanted to use some of those as days of the week so I didn't have to write them in. This would just be on my monthly page spread, but if you're someone who does a weekly spread, you could obviously also use them for that. I also decided to sort of copy and paste that layer so that I could have some blank ones and I could write in my own headlines like notes, things to do. Basically anything that was in that daily column from before, I had in mind that I would just write in because I do often change what I want to appear in that column. Other than that, the most fun part was drawing the actual arty thing. Like, all of it's art, but drawing the actual symbols, the iconic D20 dice up the top here with his smug little face. I didn't do numbers on any of the dice because I wanted them to just be their character, but I did try and give each of them their own special little vibe. I also really wanted to keep the hand-drawn feel that usually is pretty prominent in my bullet journaling. There's something about having it look like it was just sketched, especially when it's a sticker, that I just really love. There's something, I don't know, cozy and endearing about it. It feels more handmade somehow. So I didn't want to have really sharp, clean lines. So the brush that I'm using to draw all of these stickers, I would usually use them in the sketching phase and then I'd go over with a different, more ink-like pen. For these stickers, I decided to just keep it as the sketch texture, but I did focus on keeping the outline much darker than any of the details in the middle, so you could still, like, you can see what the outline is and you still get that, like, kind of finished feel. I think especially when you add color, then it's like, this is finished, this is done. Not just a sketch, it's finished. But I really like the way it turned out, so I'm pleased I didn't try and make it too polished. I had more fun than I expected drawing the little, what I consider to be like side drawings, the supporting act, you might say. So the swords and the swirl of magic and the potion bottles and just all these sort of things that I associate with D&D or any kind of fantasy world. But I don't know, I wasn't even going to originally draw these. It was originally going to be dice and then some characters like a wizard and a barbarian and things like that. I was going to draw actual characters, but I figured at least for this one, I probably will do other sticker sheets, but at least for this first one, I wanted the dice to be the characters and then to have the supporting things. I was originally worried that I would run out of ideas for side thingies to draw, but no, I basically thought of each one as I was drawing the one before it. So by the time I got through all my little oval shapes, I still had more ideas, and I was like, well, I've run out of room, but I was happy with what I had. And yeah, if I do other sticker sheets, then at least I have a bunch more ideas. Although I think if I do another D&D sticker sheet, I will try doing a more polished look, maybe, and do like actual characters. We'll see. I don't want to do two samey things back to back, but I do want to do some more sticker sheets, so I might make this a regular thing as well as doing characters. I'm basically just branching out with what I like to draw, so I hope you're into that. Let me know if you are in the comments, or if you're not, also let me know, because I can't just draw these in my own time. Well, I do all of it in my own time, but like, I can make these sticker sheets and not make a video about it if you don't want to see a video about it. So if you'd rather just see me do character drawings based on random dice rolls, which is what I usually do, definitely let me know in the comments. I can just stick to doing that. That's fine. But otherwise, if you're finding this interesting, please also let me know. I just want to please you. Before I decided to make this sticker sheet, I did look online to see if I could just buy something similar, and surprisingly, I came up with nothing. Like, there are a few things on Etsy where you could buy washi tape, but like, Etsy is so expensive and it doesn't treat its shop owners very well. Like, it's basically doing the money grab thing, so I don't like to buy anything from Etsy. Although I'm hypocritical because I buy stuff from Amazon all the time and they are literally evil. But that's a whole separate thing. You can Google that. I don't need to get into a rant about that. But yeah, if you know somewhere where like a person might buy stickers and washi tape and just like cute little stuff for D&D, like dice themed, D&D themed, particularly in Australia, please let me know, because a lot of it is like A, not cute, or B, like a full notebook, which I don't need, and it looks like an old tome, which I understand because you want it to look like a wizard's journal or like a grimoire or something, but I'm just looking to decorate my stuff. I just want to stick stickers on stuff, okay? Like, yes, I'm a 12-year-old girl, deal with it. I want colourful stickers and I want to be able to put them wherever I want. And I haven't been like, am I crazy? Do I just not know how to Google things properly? Please let me know if you have a resource where there are things like what I'm making, because I will buy things from there. Gladly. Speaking of, I am considering making a shop where you'll be able to buy these sticker sheets. Hopefully, I've actually done that by the time this video goes live. If not, there will be a link to I already have a website, so there'll be a link to the website in the description. And if you go there to buy the sticker sheet and there is no shop, subscribe to my newsletter, because I'll obviously let you know when there is a shop. And the only way to really do that is with a newsletter, because social media doesn't like people. It doesn't like people to share information. So I will share it on everywhere if and when I have a shop. But if you subscribe to my newsletter, you'll definitely find out. Unless the newsletter goes to spam. But that's kind of on you, because check your spam. Okay. I'm going to do a separate video where I have the printed out sticker sheets and I'm actually putting them into a book so you can see, I get the stickers in action in case you're not aware of how stickers work. I think it's more so you can see the different kinds of spreads that one might do. But yeah, I haven't done that yet, so hopefully it comes out well so that I actually publish it, because now I've already talked about it. I might actually post it on my other channel because that's more of a like cozy screwing around, not really any drawing happening in it channel. And I have more journal stuff in there, more bullet journal-y things, and it's just a better place for that to live. But if you're interested in watching that, I will link it at the end of this video so you can just click through. Otherwise, yeah, you can use your imagination, I guess. Making the second line of sort of scroll headers, I briefly considered making it just into one long column, but then I realized that I would want to have the little ends on there. I didn't want to have to draw in the ends based on like cutting it to a custom size. So I had to make sure that the little bumps didn't interrupt, like if I want to cut a straight line in between each of these lines of stuff. But I did end up deciding just keep it simple, have some blank headers that you can write stuff into. And I was thinking about the paper at this point too, because any white element, depending on what kind of sticker paper you're using, will be a little bit transparent. So if you're using really thick sticker paper, then it won't be a problem. It'll come out the same color as the paper. But I'm using kind of it's the same material that washi tape is made from, so it's quite thin, and you can see the dots of a dotted bullet journal behind that. So I wanted any white to be sparing, but also it needed to be sort of obvious enough, like bold enough that it didn't get lost amongst the color. So you'll see in a second I go back in to these just outline dice and thicken the edges a little bit because I wanted it to stand out just that little bit more. But yeah, that white part of it will only show up as white if it's stuck onto white paper. Again, using the washi tape adhesive A4 that I personally use. If you're using just the standard sticker paper that you get from like a stationery store, or I don't know where you shop, but if you buy sticker paper from anywhere, usually it's the kind that you use for shipping labels, so it's thick enough that it won't be transparent when you put it on a package. After I did this design, I decided I wanted to do an extra couple of sheets where I had one page that was just essentially the washi tape design, and I added a few different tape options in that one, and then a second or a third page where I was just doing the icons, and for some of the icons I flipped them so I could have them face either direction or have a mirror image or something like that. So I spent a little bit of time fiddling around with that, but I didn't record most of it. I did a little bit of screen capture, which I'll put in, but ultimately I ended up with 3 different sheets. All of the sheets are using artwork that I did just on the first sheet, but each sheet's different, so I can print them individually. I can just have print out a bunch of tape, or I can just print out a bunch of the icons, or I can do the main sheet and print out a bit of everything. So I like how these 3 sheets turned out. I think that they're going to be really handy with my future bullet journaling / sticking stickers on all my stuff. Let me know what you think of them, and if you have any ideas for future sticker sheets or just future designs that you'd like to see, let me know, because I'm always open to suggestions. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you next time.